I'm talking about hydrate your soul. Okay, I'm back. And Divine Grateful Risings. How y'all doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome to the Spirituality with Touche. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling good. You know what to do, ski booski. Like the live, share the love. Drop something in the chat that you're grateful for. Let's get in the flow of abundance. Y'all, that last message, OMG. It was long. Why was it long? Because Psalm 19 was like 5 pages. OMG. So the message was short, but the Bible reading was long. So I'm a child. I ain't much know it. So it's this one's gonna go a lot quicker. We're doing Psalm 121 through 125 today for Bible clarity, and then we're gonna get into the message. The message gonna be a lot longer. I can tell y'all because they gave me something to talk about on the last message. I didn't get to talk about it because the song was so long. So we finna only do it. Let's get to it. Y'all, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you turn your notifications on. Hit the bell so you're notified anytime I go live or post a video. That is importantones. Make sure you share as well so we can get these messages out to as many people as possible. So only do it. Let's get to it. Psalm 121. These are short, y'all, so it ain't gonna take us no time. We should all know Psalms 121. We're going to use what? The clarity is real. I look up to the mountains. Does my help come from there? My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. He will not let you stumble. The one who watches over you will not slumber. Don't sleep on me. Indeed, he who watches over Israel never slumbers or sleeps. The Lord himself watches over you. The Lord stands beside you as your protective shade. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon at night. The Lord keeps you from all harm and watches over your life. The Lord keeps watch over you as you come and go, both now and forever. Amen and amen. Psalm 122. I was glad when they said to me, let us go to the house of the Lord. And now here we are. Standing inside your gates, O Jerusalem. Jerusalem is a well built city. Its seamless walls cannot be breached. All the tribes of Israel, the Lord's people, make their pilgrimage here. They come to give thanks to the name of the Lord as the law requires of Israel. Here stand the thrones where judgment is given, the thrones of the dynasty of David. Pray for peace in Jerusalem. May all who love this city prosper. O Jerusalem, may there be peace within your walls and prosperity in your palaces. For the sake of my family and friends, I will say, may you have peace. For the sake of the house of the Lord our God, I will seek what is best for you, O Jerusalem. Psalm 123. I lift my eyes to you, O God, enthroned in heaven. We keep looking to the Lord our God for his mercy, just as servants keep their eyes on their master. As a slave girl watches her mistress for the slightest signal, have mercy on us, Lord, have mercy. For we have had our fill of contempt. We have had more than our fill of the scoffing of the proud and the contempt of the arrogant. Psalm 124. What if the Lord had not been on our side? Let all Israel repeat. What if the Lord had not been on our side when people attacked us? They would have swallowed us alive in their burning anger. The waters would have engulfed us. A torrent would have overwhelmed us. Yes, the raging waters of their fury would have overwhelmed our very lives. Praise the Lord who did not let their teeth tear us apart. We escaped like a bird from a hunter's trap. The trap is broken and we are free. Oh, help. Our help is from the Lord who made heaven and earth. Psalm 125. Those who trust in the Lord are as secure as Mount Zion. They will not be defeated, but will endure forever. Just as the mountains surround Jerusalem, so the Lord surrounds his people both now and forever. The wicked will not rule the land of the godly, for then the godly might be tempted to do wrong. O Lord, do good to those who are good, whose hearts are in tune with you. But banish those who turn to crooked ways, O Lord. Make them take them away with those who do evil. May Israel have peace. The end. Okay, the end. The end. So let me get the clip. Look, it's right there too. The clarity is real. Let's get the deck out here that we're gonna use. I didn't talk about it. I was kind of look visions of the future as I'm pulling the cards out, y'all. I'm trying not to really look at them, but y'all know how that go. So I'm recording this on the 11th of December, of course. And yesterday, y'all, me and my daughter went back to the mountains. Some of y'all might remember, if you've been with me that long, back in August, that me and my daughter went and we went in, climbed this mountain, and I was so excited because I made it, right? Y'all, my calves are so sore right now. Like, they so sore. But one thing I will say, as I was going up this mountain yesterday, um, one of the things that the Lord was talking to me about. So some of you, there may be, it's almost like a second chance. Because right now, me in this mountain, y'all, oh, this little part of my head wrap is tearing me up. My goodness, I'm 2 for 2. Method, I'm 2 for 2. But one of the things that I noticed when people were climbing this mountain was there was one person, some of y'all might be feeling like you're going through the trials of Job. There was a couple of people who passed by me, and as he was going up the mountain, he was talking about um he felt like he was going through the trials of Job, but not quite as bad. And I just, I heard them in passing as they were moving up. And but one of the things that about Job, he went through some things, but didn't the Lord restore him? Did. So for some of you, I feel like the end of your trials are coming. And the other thing about the mountain is, number one, endurance, because the first time that I went, hey, little lawnmower man, the first time I went up the mountain, y'all, it was a lot. First of all, it was during the summertime, so it was hot. It was hot going up there, so it was hot. And the second part was, it was my first time doing it, so it took a lot out of me. Like, I made it, and it's like 3 miles, right? Total, not like 3 miles up and 3 miles down. It's like a mile and a half up and then a mile and a half back, but you literally climbing a mountain. It was a lot for me, and so but yesterday I found myself getting up there. I made it in less time than I did the first time. And it was kind of like, because I knew what to expect. So for some of you, there may be, but the main point, the main thing that came from me going down the mountain, it wasn't the up that I found to be the going up was difficult, but let me just say this: going down wasn't as easy. Wasn't that much easier, and that was the whole thing the Lord was talking to me about on that mountain yesterday. Y'all, was just like, how when you're facing an obstacle and you think that when you finally get to the other side, like, oh, okay, it's smooth sailing. No, child, like, coming down that mountain yesterday, I had to watch. You have to watch. Come on, seek the kingdom. I had to watch, like, be very careful with where I was putting my feet, and to make sure, you know what I'm saying, because it's rocky and it's rugged, and it's just as much going up, but it's almost like, because for some of you, you still, they're giving this. I don't even know how. I hope I'm explaining it. Like, the down, it may seem like it's going to be easier, because some of you, it's like gaining momentum. When you're going down a little bit faster, but that doesn't mean that you don't have to watch your step, or watch what you're doing when you're going down. It may feel, because it's like you can go down faster. Does that make sense? I hope I'm explaining it the way that the Lord tried to show it to me yesterday. It was just like, don't think that it's going to be any easier going down. You still got to make very careful moves. Still got to be very, like, select with where you put you place your foot and stuff like that. So I hope that made sense to somebody, because the whole time going down yesterday, I was like, man, it's just as hard going down the mountain as it is going up. It almost felt harder to go down because you're moving faster. So some of you, there may be like where you don't have, you're picking up speed, but you also have to still just be mindful of, like, where you're stepping and what you're doing and what you're accepting. And yeah, so I hope that made sense. I hope that I don't know, I don't even know how I can explain it, but I just was like, Lord, it ain't even no it wasn't no easier going down, for real, for real. It's almost like you have It's like you, because you, it's how, because y'all, Charlotte, because who was not, I was not. I had to be careful. I felt my knee crack a couple times, y'all. I was like, oh no, let's see what the message is. I had to be careful, child, because I was like, wait a minute, one wrong move. That literally could be the title of this message. Like one wrong move, one wrong step could really just like send you plummeting. So we still got to be careful whether we're up or we're down. Does that make sense? Here we go. Oh, that was part. You better wait for it. Come on, Habakkuk 2, 2 and 3 is the first star to come out. Y'all know we are using the Clarity is Real deck. You can get these on my website, touchegermaine.com. Write my answers plainly on tablets so that a runner can carry the correct message to others. This vision is for a future time. Something is getting translated, and it will be fulfilled. If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, for it will surely take place. It will not be delayed. Habakkuk 2, 2 and 3. It feels like if there's been some kind of not writing in not writing in cursive, writing it not writing it like not writing in cursive, but it's almost like, you know how these generations. I mean, I'm just saying, y'all know we were taught cursive and how to write in cursive when we were in school. They don't teach that anymore. We had to learn how to write in cursive, and so it's almost like, oh, y'all said speaking in cursive. Yeah, child. Someone, it's almost like somebody finna get some clarity about something. Um, who I wasn't, was it? Okay, I'm back. What's the message? What's next? In the flow. Okay, in the flow is the next star to come out. I hope y'all, if y'all can see that, if it'll focus. I gotta take myself out of it, I think. I don't know. Listen, Isaiah 58:11. The Lord will guide you continually, giving you water when you are dry and restoring your strength. Because baby, if I didn't tell the Lord to look, yeah, last time, y'all, true story, last time when I was going up, I was like, now when I kind of got about a quarter, I had about a quarter of a mile left to get up the mountain. I was like, child, I need some supernatural strength. I need some Elijah strength, right? The way he was running in front of that chariot, like I needed that kind of strength. And so, but I made it on up there. But I had to pray the last time coming down as well. I was like, because I was so tired by the time I got to the end of it. So I was just like, oh my gosh, y'all, the angels had to carry me. Y'all did, because I wasn't gonna make it. Meant it. You will be like a well-watered garden, like an ever-flowing spring. Okay, so this about being in the flow. The water rushing down. Something is picking up speed. It could be you, something, I don't know. We're gonna see whatever you've been waiting for is coming in faster than you think. We have Archangel Raguel, the friend of God. This is balance. Look, the scales. Angel of harmony and justice. Prepare for miracles. Get prepared for a miracle. This is an angel of relationship, divine justice, integrity, fairness. We just had the justice card on the last message, transcending limiting circumstances. Drop this in the chat. I can do anything I want to. You sure can, especially with the strength of the Lord behind you. You can do anything that you want to. We have give me a minute that is coming in. This is heartbroken. Process your pain, face your emotions, grieving and suffering in silence. Mm. Give yourself some time to do. Oh, that was the last message. Like, make sure you're giving yourself the time that you need to heal. If there's something you need to heal from, that makes sense. Here we go. Do you see it? I saw this card and I didn't know if it was gonna come back out. We're gonna clarify. We're gonna clarity these, y'all. Self-sabotage, karmic patterns, a bright future, and visionary. Mm, there it is. Some of y'all, it's like the path forward. Somebody getting ready to sprint. This man, he may be walking, but somebody getting ready to sprint, because this is moving with this in the flow card. I feel like, and this could be, of course, this could be, look, there's the God's chessboard at the bottom of the deck. It's almost like seeing where you're going, but yeah, oh, that's nice. Like seeing where you're going, but it's like you finna get ready to have to run. If you've been in a period where you kind of just been back here chilling and not really having to do a lot, there may be something that's getting ready to present itself to help you pick up speed and momentum in your life. Let's see. There's some help coming in. SOS. Look, I know I was finna need the whole amber lamps. The amber lamps. Two cards came out. Let's see what we got. Oh, come on, money. You got this. Empowerment. Nothing can hold you back. Y'all, for whatever reason, I just feel like I need to let my windows up. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but I'm gonna do it. I don't know why I just had that urge to. For some of y'all, like something, be mindful because there may be people listening to you. And I don't really care if people are listening, but at the same time, it's almost like I kept feeling myself getting distracted because I was worrying about because I keep seeing people passing by and it's just like a lot going on. So for some of y'all, this is speaking to like, yeah, that was almost weird. Like it was a complete shift and change right there. It's almost like just be mindful because some of y'all, you may overhear something or like someone may be listening to you or like eavesdropping is kind of what I'm getting, if that makes sense. That ain't for everybody, but so be mindful of like who you're speaking to and what you're saying, message. Because someone may be eavesdropping, not monitoring spirits, because who has time for that? Let me just say this. I don't talk a lot about monitoring spirits because this is my thing. You going what how can you stop it? You know what I'm saying? Like you can pray it away, I guess people say, but you can't stop people from really watching. But for some of you, just be mindful because there may be somebody picking up or listening to your conversations. I don't know, like maybe you talking to somebody about how heartbroken you are, right? There could be somebody that's like listening to your conversation and kind of running and telling your business. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know who got time to try. My whole little energy just shifted when I let the windows up. So I literally feel like it's almost like a barricade. Let's say you sit like in a cubicle or something and you talking to somebody about your dreams or then maybe something that disappointed you or something that didn't work out for you. This is random, but I got to give you a spirit love. Like it's almost like somebody listening in on something maybe that is sensitive to you or something like that. So just pay attention to that. It's like ears. It's like people that they're just like showing me ears. Okay, moving on. Favoring your finances, and you got this. Drop it in the chat. I got this. This talks about empowerment. Nothing can hold you back. Didn't we just say you can do it if you want to do it? You can do it all by yourself. Let's get going. Hey, walk it out. Now walk it out. Overcoming obstacles and challenges. For some of y'all, you didn't block someone. I don't know. That was so weird because the whole energy just shifted as soon as I put up a barrier. So this could be about boundaries or blocks, or you kind of some of y'all like maybe you need to spend some time by yourself and kind of just so it's okay to be in your bubble sometimes. You got to come out if you got to come out, but it's okay to be like the boundaries. Look, a roadblock. Some of y'all there's something there's some access denied. Okay, there's some access denied. And in favoring your finances, unexpected deposit receiving. Some of you gonna receive a breakthrough that's going to help you to overcome an obstacle that seemed insurmountable. Being a resource to others and overflow. That's that in the flow. You going from in the flow to overflow. Come on, message. You going from in the flow to overflow. Can we say that? Somebody say that. Somebody write that down. From in the flow to overflow. That might be the title of this video. So just know if you've been waiting on the Lord to come in and bless you with something, look, another heart. Some of you, yeah, there's some kind of disappointment or something. The God is my strength card, Archangel Gabriel up under that. Some of you could have got some heartbreaking news or something, and then angel of harvest up under that. You could have had to, there could have been like something that was on pause, but you going from in the flow to overflow. So let's clarity it and see. You might have had to wait. Like that could have been that'd be the hard part sometimes when you just got to wait and see how, you know what I'm saying, like see how things are going to turn out, see how things are going to go. But it feels like it's gonna be worth the wait. Mm. Okay, let's see. Some of you there, your balance, your trust and believe that whatever financial difficulties, look, there go the justice card, the justice, the gavel. Again, whatever financial difficulties or challenges you're in, they're temporary. But I'm here to tell you that the enemy will definitely try, especially when you're close to a breakthrough. Some of you, there may be something that you just don't know how you gonna overcome this. There's a blessing coming. You just got to trust and believe it. Look, the grapes wanted to flip over. You just got to trust the harvest. Telling you, and somebody finna be blocked out your blessing. Keep the grapes, they said. Keep the grapes, Anna Mae. Abundance. I look, because y'all know we want the harvest, right? So you have the grapes that are coming in. This speaks to abundance, bearing fruit, harvest, fertility, merriment, plentiful goodness, enjoying the fruits of your labor. I don't even know where that's supposed to go, but there's a harvest coming. Oh, down here. Somebody might get some unexpected help. Okay, let's clarity the. Let me put these somewheres, y'all. I've been pulled out so many decks when I'm doing the messages. Let me shuffle these again. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? What is the Lord saying? This may be a time where you need to sit down and be intentional about what it is that you want to see manifest in your life. So write the vision, make it plain, and then wait for it. Okay, be patient as it begins to manifest. Here we go. Look, I'm trying to something about some heartbreak. There go the hearts again, and it's like my mama coming through. This is like the three of swords in this deck, and we had this on the other message. This talks about heartbreak, interference, sorrow, grief, hopelessness, unhappy. It feels like it's a thing of the past. Some of you, it's like being hard. Maybe you were disappointed. What's at the bottom? I shuffled it. I shouldn't have. It's like having to wait. And I saw this somewhere. We have to be very mindful, child, because sometimes when you waiting on this harvest and waiting on this blessing, that is when the enemy will come in and do the most work on your mind, child. Like it be a challenge, and it will put you in your feelings with this Jack and Diane card. So be very mindful of that. This talks about hurt, emotional pain. Some of y'all, suffering in silence. It's coming up in the past position. So, and I'm grateful for that. There's something that didn't work out, or either there's something that's not going to work out for you. I try to read this in the present tense of like what's happening right now, and it feels like there was something and you could have waited. Yeah, no, is that it? Might, well, it is what it is. There's something that you thought was going to work out, and it feels like it's not going to work out. This is something that's close to your heart. Like it's going to make you feel some type of way. But there's a reason that it's not working out. I don't know. We're going to clarify it because the Lord is guiding you into something better. A lot of emotional kind of cards out here right now, but let's clarify in the flow. Two cards. One of them failed. Look, the intuition is at the bottom of the deck. Some of you have a feeling that there's something that it's not going to work out. This is innocence that came out, and as well as the checkered flag, it failed. Look, this is Pisces and Leo energy that's coming in the flow. This talks about innocence, playful, growing, friendship. Some of y'all, there could have been a friendship or something that didn't work out. This says the need of others, revisiting the past, loving life, no worries, growth, and new beginnings. So something could have not worked out so that something better can come in. This is a conclusion. For some of y'all, there could be someone who's actually leaving your life. And I don't mean like going, to the spirituals, but this could be a relationship, friendship, some kind of something that is kind of run its course. So, and for others of you, this could definitely be something that's coming in, but it's like I just get like a final chapter. I get like an ending to something. We're gonna clarify it some more and see, because it feels like this isn't something is coming to an end. Who got to grow up? Some of you, it. There's an ending that needs to take place. For some of us, this is like stepping into the next level of spiritual maturity, casting your worries to the Lord, like giving your anxiety over to the Lord, really allowing him to just take care of you. That's something that the Lord been talking to me about, especially for like the past week or so. And he told me yesterday, and it's crazy because I literally heard it today. It was like, some of you are stepping into this season where you really just have to allow the Lord to take care of you. And it's hard. It's hard. But that's what's required. Many of you are so used to doing it yourself. You're so used to having to just get it out the mud, figure it out yourself, try to make it shake. Like you're so used to doing that. And the Lord is like, listen, he don't want you to break your own heart anymore. He wants you to allow him to just take care of you. And it's hard to do that. I'm so guilty of it. It's hard to just sit back and say, okay, Lord, let me just receive what it is that you have for me. And the Lord spoke that to me. I want to say it was yesterday when I was actually on the mountain, and I just was telling y'all about the mountain. When I was on the mountain yesterday, the Lord was like, this time I need you to just let me take care of you, because I was getting back in that mindset of let me try to figure something out. And he was like, for many of us, it's like knowing, it's like that's the thing that we've never experienced, right? The child, like childhood, maybe from your childhood, because my mama card out here, and y'all know me and my mama done our healing in the spirituals. Some of you could have had a childhood that was traumatic, where you didn't get a lot of nurturing, you didn't get good parenting, you had to grow up too soon. I did. I started working when I was 13 years old. So work for myself and get it for myself and do for myself was all I ever knew, because when I turned 13, that's when I started taking care of myself, even though I was still living with my mama. But I started taking care of myself and being able to provide for myself and do stuff for myself. And so for some of you, it's like you never had an opportunity to be a child. You never, like, let's say you could have had an absent parent, or you could have had a mama who, or a daddy who, just like for me, I'm daddy, right? Like the Lord. I've never had that father figure who just took care of me and just made sure that I'm good, and just, you know what I'm saying? And so what he was telling me on the mountain yesterday was like, he's wanting me to be in that energy of just let him take care of me. Let it's okay for me. I'm a grown woman and I do all got my stuff going on, but it's like just allowing yourself to be taken care of. Does that make sense? Um, my daughter and I were talking about this the other day. Me me raising my children, my kids always saw me working, 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 working. So that's all they know from me. They got their work ethic from me because all I ever did was work. And now that I'm not working the way that they're used to me working, now that this is my work and it's more so just kind of relaxing and chilling and allowing the Lord to do the rest, they're not used to that. So it was hard for them to see me in that light, to just wait and see what the Lord is going to do. But it also is me trying to show them that it's so like to trust in the Lord, and that what you need is going to be provided. So for some of you, that's like it's them talking to getting in the flow. You're going to have to learn how to let yourself be taken care of, and that's not the easiest thing to do. Some people have never had that trouble, but a lot of us, if you're over here and you resonate with me, you've gone through like growing up fast, you've gone through some life issues and things. So it's like you having to teach yourself to really be in that receptive energy. Yeah, y'all said that they were very, very clear with me about yesterday, um, allowing, like being more receptive. Okay. So for some of you, it's gonna be a challenge, but it's like wanting the Lord wanting you to stop breaking your own heart, child, like just learning how to, first of all, parent yourself, because some of you, you're having to learn, myself included, you have to learn how to reparent yourself. um I hope that makes sense. And the intuition was at the bottom of the deck, so there's an ending. Let's see what this is about. The friend of God, raising your energetic frequency. Yeah, something is at a standstill. Yeah, well, some of y'all might have a person that's coming in who's going to be your friend as well as your spouse. Okay, what else? Two cards clarifying the friend of God. We have, I can't make it, I can't make it up if I wanted to. The scales, two times. Something's getting ready to balance out. Um, truth, justice, due process, by the book. Okay. Legal matters. Some of y'all, and then you have the crack shot that came out as well. Competent, superior. Somebody was judged unfairly. Somebody's getting a second. Okay. Somebody's getting a second chance, because I feel like you were judged unfairly. That's the first thing they just said. Sharp tongue. Somebody could have criticized you, or this could be family members. Doesn't have to be, but it could. Somebody was judged unfairly, and it's almost like they're having to take a second look. And for some people, that somebody, they may be having to go back on what they said, because they could have had like a, you know what I'm saying, they could have had some like nice nasty sharp tongue. This sharp tongue is kind of sticking out, so it's almost like somebody could have spoke down on you or spoke against you, but they having to take back what they said, because the Lord is showing them some clarity, some truth about you. Effective, showdown, impressive. Someone could have judged, oh yeah, which would like in work, let's say like somebody could have talked about your work or something like that. But you ever had a, oh, whose message is this, like almost like somebody gave an, like if someone gave an opinion of you, and because maybe they felt some type of way for whatever reason, they could have felt some type of way about you, so they went and told your boss, y'all boss, that you didn't do a good job, or you were slacking, or said something that was actually not true about you, but they gave someone a wrong perspective about you. They gave someone a wrong opinion about you, but had people thinking that the opinion was who you were. And it's like, now for whatever, whoever this part of the message is for, some kind of way, someone, this could be someone who is in a position of power and authority, the scales are out here. It's like somebody's actually having to take a second look and be like, wait a minute, I thought you said such and such and such. That's what we get when we be believing stuff that people say without finding out for ourselves. Someone spoke negatively against you or spoke down on you, but then somebody, but now the person that they spoke down to is actually seeing, or spoke down about you two, is now seeing like, hold on, that ain't quite what's happening. So I don't know. Arrogant, like for example, like the word arrogant, someone may say, oh, they say arrogant, or they cocky or something like that, but you're really not. And so someone may be actually just finding out the truth about you. And for someone, like the scales are finna be balanced in your favor. We receive that, Lord, the sword of truth and the scales, Libra energy, of course, Capricorn energy. So there could be something that's finally balancing out in your favor. Come on, 10 toes down. Let's clarify. Give me a minute. What do you need to process? Some of y'all, you've been processing, you just, it feels like you just been in the waiting room sitting and kind of waiting for a while, and you just ready to break free. I get it. Come 1000%. I understand being ready for this, like the transition that you're in, and being ready for things to start moving forward. It feels like it's not far, because this, do you see it as clarifying in the flow? It feels like it's not far. Things are getting ready to start. There's a conclusion to something. There's a conclusion to unfairness. There's a conclusion to injustice. There's a conclusion to something. Yeah. Some of y'all, this is a guardian, like a protector. They just said, with this girl down here that's holding this gun. Could be a Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. They just said you got help. So it's almost like, person of water. Unknown support. Could be a Pisces. Doesn't have to be. Okay, let's clarify. Look, there's the cross. And child, whatever this cross, whatever your cross is that you've had to bear, let's clarify it. Let's see. It says stay poised and stay ready, because an upgrade is coming. Here we go. Give me a minute. Some of you have mastered your emotions. Let's just say that. For some of you, heart and home, you could be moving as well. Some of you, maybe that's what you've been waiting on. Receive it. But let me do this first. Some of you have mastered your emotions. Maybe you were a very emotional person, but you're not letting your emotions lead you. And that's emotional intelligence, of course, is what we call it. Discipline, working smart, focus, structure, learning a skill. You're not holding on to anger, not holding on to grief, not holding on to disappointment. That's maybe what you've had to learn how to do and cultivate in your weight. And that can be, it can be difficult to do that, but it feels like you've mastered your emotions and you've learned how to process it. Another Capricorn card. So yeah, there may be a Capricorn somewhere in your energy. I feel like they're a little hidden though, with this intuition that's over here. Maybe they're not speaking up or saying anything, but it feels like there could be a Capricorn in your energy somewhere. That's not for everybody, but Take the how it resonates in your spirituals. Teaching, training, conquer, overcome, and control. Yes, you learn how to control your emotions. And then this is the heart and home is at the bottom of the deck. I didn't really need to take it, but happy home. Some of you could be moving. Love, kindness, contentment, established boundaries, and fulfilled. So yeah, some of you write the vision about your house or pick it out or something. Like y'all know I do that all the time. I already got houses picked out, so I'm just waiting on the Lord to bless me with it. Okay. um what, like a master of your craft? Let's see. Do you see it? A bright future. When you let go of the pain, it opens you up for things to start coming in and moving towards you. Do you see it? Do you? Well, not the 50-50 chance. At this time, things could go either way. We got the hot air balloons. I'm going to get another one. It could go either way. Why? Because you can self-sabotage it. So don't do that. Okay. Like, don't sabotage your dreams, your vision. That can stop the flow as well. So we just have to be mindful of that. I feel like a very, they just said subdued, and that's not really a word that I use, but I feel like a very subdued energy. It's kind of like some of you are getting ready to have an opportunity to relax. Oh, my muscles, my calves are so sore. Oh my gosh. You're finally, it's like tension. Finally, like I even feel tense. Like I just had to purposely relax my shoulders. It just feels like somebody's getting ready to. There could be a contract, something you're signing for that's actually going to just give you the opportunity to relax. I don't know. Write the vision. Didn't I just say write the vision? Or we've been saying we got the Habakkuk 2, 2, and 3, decreeing and declaring a thing, defiance, reclaiming your power, expressing truth, resolve. Okay, what else? Yeah, some of you, yeah, it's like relaxing. This is the loss. This is one of my ancestor cards in this deck with the urn. This talks about, and there's a lot of cards of pain out here, like heartbreak. I don't know how I feel about that. Absence, change of state, setback, it's over, done. Yeah, there's a lot of, the heart and home, of course, makes me think about the ancestors and, or like, you know what I'm saying, your roots, kind of like that. So I hope not, but I hope no one has to like go to a funeral. I'm not predicting that, but some of you could be like doing the healing from someone that you've lost. Somebody that's now in the spirituals. Could be a childhood friend, doesn't have to be. I'm sorry. I'm sending you so much love, light, and healing energy. It is definitely challenging, going through those situations. And I will say this because it's just a true story for me. Because I am a believer that angels are people. We never die, right? And your angels are still around you and here for you. I look at death a little differently. It doesn't mean like it's like my mama. There are times when I wish my mama was here to do things with me and go places with me, and you know what I'm saying, to be physically here. So you never, as I'm doing stuff, I still talk to my mama, as y'all know, as I'm doing these readings. So she's still here, but she's not experiencing things with me in the physical, but that doesn't mean she's not experiencing things with me in the spirituals. And so so for some of you, it's, so I look at death a little differently because I know that they're still here. You know what I'm saying? Like they're still here. But it doesn't mean that there aren't times when I don't wish that my mama was here physically. Like, come on, let's go to we used to ride to the casino when she was alive, or like, just different stuff that we used to do together. So for whoever needs this message, you'll never, of course, it's your parent, well, whoever it is, doesn't have to be a parent. It could be anyone. It's just like you never really get over losing a parent. Like it's still your parent. You know what I'm saying? So if that's something that you're dealing with, then take the time that you need to heal. It's important because if you just keep on bottling it up and holding it in, it can turn into anger. It can turn into something else. And you don't want to do that. So take the time that you need to heal. Okay. What else? Let's clarify this: overcoming and harvest and an unexpected deposit. Receive it. The coin toss, okay? Choices, either or, be fair, two sides to every story, unpredictable, take a chance. Mm, mm. Some of you are going to have an option about which way to go, what you want to do. Mm-hmm. You're gonna have to make a choice. Which one on this one? Oh, they're talking about this. Do you see it? Oh, okay. 50-50 chance. And then we have the coin toss that is out here. So it's like things that go either way. It's going to be dependent on how you think and how you feel, how you move. Some of you are going to have a decision to make. And this could be like, are you going to stay or are you going to go? Like, what are you going to do? Okay. Now we can go to favoring your finances and you got this. Here we go. Telling you the Lord finna make a way. This is my David and Goliath card. Didn't I say something about tension and how I had to literally like relax my shoulders? I'm telling y'all, I felt it. I can feel it in this energy. This is like, I don't know if you feel strained because you're ready for change, but I told y'all like I could literally feel it like in my shoulders. It was like I felt like I was just kind of, it was weird. And then this card came, says tension, sudden anxiety, pressure, launch. Things are being set in motion to overcome these obstacles and these challenges. Some of you, yes, you're, and look, overflow. Some of you are getting ready to receive the harvest because you conquered it. There's a test, there's a giant, there's something that the Lord is finna, he literally finna just shoot you right over. Instead of you trying to find a way around, the Lord is just going, it's like being prepared to launch, and he's just gonna launch you to the other side of this. Mm-hmm. That's how you're gonna you ain't gonna have to, you ain't got to figure it out. The Lord has already got it figured out. And it's almost like all the strain, all the tension. Didn't I say something about relaxing? You finna be able to relax. And it feels like it's been a long time in the making. Um, but it feels like you're getting ready to relax and take a deep breath. Message, finally. Okay. That's it. That's it. So maybe some of you need to practice some relaxation techniques or go get a massage if you're able to do that. It's something about a need to relax. Maybe you need to meditate. Maybe you just need to get somewhere and be still. I don't know. However you relax, whatever you do to relax, maybe you need to do nothing and just sit and watch a movie or just do nothing. Because somebody, it feels like there needs to be some tension released. um so do that. Take some time for yourself. Allow yourself to take a breath, because it feels like some of you have had that give me a minute. Like it's been hard. You felt like you hadn't been able to catch your breath. One thing after another, after another, after another. And it feels like the Lord finally finna give you a chance to kind of catch your breath. You could be worried about something, how something's going to work out, what you're going to do, how's it going to get fixed, something that it feels like you've just been stressed out about, but the Lord is getting ready to bring you an answer. So just receive it, wait on it and receive it. And it does feel like you're going to get ready to finally have like a reprieve. That's the, but thank y'all. They said a reprieve and we receive it. It'd be tough, y'all. I'm not the one that's going to tell you that it just be so easy. We be going through stuff and life be lifing. But it feels like you're finally going to get ready to just have a moment where you can finally just be like, man, you know what I'm saying? So congratulations for that. And even if something doesn't happen in your life to make that happen, you might need to make it happen. Okay. Take the time that you need. You deserve that. We all deserve to just breathe for a second. So take the time that you need in order to take a breath for yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Okay. That's it. Lord, I hope this helps somebody. Like I literally was just sitting over there, like see how even in that moment, normally I'm not trying to fix my cars while I'm on the camera, but all of a sudden I just was like, okay, I just got to get this done. I got to get this done. And I don't even do that. I'm up here recording and I was over here trying to put stuff up. It's that kind of energy. That's why I feel like somebody just needs to relax, because you may be trying to do too much at one time and you just need to relax and be like, it's going to be all right. Them call just like that example. Thank y'all. I wouldn't even pay no attention to that. It was kind of like me getting that energy of, oh, I got to get this done right now, right now. And the Lord is just like, no, you don't. Sit down somewhere, relax, chill. Okay. Them cars ain't going, like just in that example, them cars ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna have plenty of time to put them cars up once I hit this end recording button. So it's something like that where you feel like you just always got to be on go, go, go. And I think, was it this message? And I was just talking about, the Lord is like, can you just chill for a second and just let me let me take care of some things. Let me help you. Let you relax. That's what he's trying to call you to do. Okay. Lord, I hope this helps somebody. Y'all, hydrate your soul and things. Drink your water. Say your gratitude. Have a fantastic and an amazing day in purpose and on purpose. And I will see you on the next one. I love y'all in real life. Bye, y'all.